good death only comes after a good life.
All three.
It's time to get loud.
Let's fly, baby!
Hey everyone, today, we're diving into the top 10 best action movies of 2023. These aren't just any action movies, these are my personal favorites. And trust me, you won't want to miss out on the last three, which are my absolute top picks. Stick around till the end and let's see if your favorite made the list. Don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
Number 10. The Expendables 4. Explosive action and surprising twists. The Expendables 4 is the latest installment in the adrenaline-fueled franchise that's been keeping audiences on the edge of their seats since 2010. The Expendables franchise has been delivering epic action sequences and memorable characters for over a decade, and with each installment, the stakes get higher and the explosions get bigger. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Expendables, released in 2010. The Expendables 2, released in 2012. The Expendables 3, released in 2014. The Expendables 4, released in 2023. Now, in The Expendables 4, we find our fearless leader Barney Ross, portrayed by the legendary Sylvester Stallone, leading his team on their most dangerous mission yet. Tasked with preventing a notorious mercenary from acquiring nuclear warheads, the team faces relentless challenges and jaw-dropping obstacles at every turn. But just when you think you've seen it all, The Expendables 4 throws a curveball that will leave you gasping for more. With unexpected betrayals, heart-stopping showdowns, and a twist that no one saw coming, this movie will keep you guessing until the very end. So, if you're craving non-stop action, explosive thrills, and a roller coaster ride of emotions, then look no further than The Expendables 4. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Number 9. Operation Fortune. Ruse de Guerre. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, is a thrilling spy action comedy that's guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Directed by the master of fast-paced thrillers, Guy Ritchie, Operation Fortune follows the story of Nathan Jasmine, a man tasked with retrieving a top-secret device known as the Handle, before it falls into the wrong hands. To aid him in this daring mission, Nathan recruits the suave and charismatic super spy, Orson Fortune. Together with a team of skilled operatives including the brilliant hacker Sarah Fidel and the resourceful J.J. Davies, they embark on a globe-trotting adventure that will test their wit, courage, and camaraderie. But they're not the only ones after the Handle. Enter Mike, a rival operative with his own agenda, who threatens to derail their plans at every turn. As the stakes escalate, our heroes must outsmart both their enemies and their own government to save the world from impending disaster. But what sets Operation Fortune apart is its perfect blend of action, humor, and heart. From daring heists to unexpected alliances, this movie delivers thrills and laughs in equal measure. So if you're in the mood for a pulse-pounding adventure that will leave you breathless, look no further than Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Number 8. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is a powerful action drama movie that's sure to leave you breathless. Set amidst the backdrop of the war in Afghanistan, The Covenant follows the harrowing journey of U.S. Army Special Forces Master Sergeant John Kinley and his unlikely ally, Ahmed Abdullah. After a devastating ambush leaves Kinley's unit decimated, he must rely on Ahmed, a former Taliban affiliate turned defector, to survive in hostile territory. As they brave the dangers of the Afghan landscape, Kinley and Ahmed forge a bond that transcends their pasts and cultural divides. Driven by a sense of duty and honor, Kinley is determined to repay his debt to Ahmed, even if it means risking everything to save him and his family. With heart-pounding action and gut-wrenching emotion, The Covenant is a testament to the sacrifices made by those who serve, and the bonds that unite us in the face of adversity. So if you're in the mood for a gripping tale of courage, sacrifice, and redemption, look no further than Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Number 7. Fast X. The adrenaline-fueled world of Fast X, also known as Fast and Furious 10, is the 10th main installment, and the 11th installment overall in the iconic Fast and Furious franchise. From the streets of Los Angeles to the exotic locales of Rio de Janeiro, the Fast and Furious series has captivated audiences with its high-octane action and heart-pounding thrills. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Fast and the Furious. Released in 2001. Fast 2 Furious. Released in 2003. The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. Released in 2006. Fast and Furious. Released in 2009. Fast 5. Released in 2011. Fast and Furious 6. Released in 2013. Furious 7. Released in 2015. The Fate of the Furious. Released in 2017. Hobbs and Shaw. Released in 2019. Fast and Furious 9. Released in 2021. Fast X, also known as Fast and Furious 10. Released in 2023. In Fast X, we join Dominic Toretto and his crew as they face their most dangerous adversary yet, Dante Reyes, a ruthless drug lord hellbent on revenge. When a mission in Rome goes awry, Dom and his team find themselves on the run from both the authorities and Dante's henchmen. With their backs against the wall, they must rely on their skills and each other to survive. But betrayal lurks around every corner, as alliances are tested and loyalties are questioned. With the fate of their loved ones hanging in the balance, Dom and his crew must confront their pasts and face their greatest challenge yet. Featuring jaw-dropping stunts and heart-stopping action, Fast X is a thrill ride you won't want to miss. Get ready to experience the ultimate showdown of family and betrayal. Number 6. The Killer. You will find yourself in the shadowy world of assassins and vendettas with The Killer, a gripping action thriller. Armed with nothing but his wits and lethal skills, The Killer is a force to be reckoned with. But when a botched job leads to unintended consequences, he finds himself on a relentless quest for vengeance. As The Killer delves deeper into the underworld, he uncovers a web of deception and betrayal that threatens to consume him. With enemies lurking around every corner, he must stay one step ahead to survive. But amidst the chaos and bloodshed, there are moments of humanity and redemption. As The Killer confronts his own demons, he must decide what truly matters and where his loyalties lie. The Killer is a pulse-pounding thrill ride from start to finish. So if you're in the mood for heart-stopping action, suspenseful twists, and a protagonist you won't soon forget, then don't miss The Killer. Trust me, it's a wild ride you won't want to end. Number 5. The Equalizer 3. The Equalizer 3 is the electrifying conclusion to the epic trilogy directed by the incomparable Antoine Fuqua. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Equalizer. Released in 2014. The Equalizer 2. Released in 2018. The Equalizer 3. Released in 2023. Robert McCall returns as the enigmatic vigilante with a heart of gold, delivering justice one ruthless villain at a time. In The Equalizer 3, McCall finds himself in the picturesque town of Altamonte, Italy, where he seeks solace after a harrowing mission. But trouble has a way of finding him, even in the most tranquil of settings. When the peaceful town is threatened by the ruthless Camorra, McCall must once again embrace his role as the Equalizer and protect the innocent from evil forces. Armed with his cunning intellect and lethal skills, McCall takes on the Camorra head-on, facing off against their vicious leader Vincent and his henchmen in a battle for the soul of Altamonte. But McCall's mission goes beyond mere vengeance. With each act of justice, he seeks to honor the memory of his late friend and colleague, Susan Plummer, and ensure a better future for those he holds dear. Featuring pulse-pounding action, breathtaking cinematography, and a gripping storyline that will keep you on the edge of your seat, The Equalizer 3 is a fitting conclusion to one of cinema's most iconic trilogies. So, if you're ready for an adrenaline-fueled thrill ride that packs a punch, don't miss The Equalizer 3. Trust me, justice has never looked so good. Number 4. The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die. The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die is a historical action drama movie where honor clashes with ambition and alliances are forged in the fires of battle. Set in the twilight years of the Anglo-Saxon era, this gripping tale follows the fate of England as 7 kings vie for power and supremacy. With the passing of King Edward, the realm plunges into chaos, as rival factions plot and scheme to claim the throne. Amidst the turmoil, a prophecy looms large: 7 kings must die. Enters Uhtred, the legendary warrior torn between loyalty and vengeance, as he navigates a treacherous landscape fraught with deception and danger. From Egilsberg to Yfirwick, Uhtred's quest for justice takes him across ancient kingdoms, where he confronts old foes and forges unlikely alliances. But as the drums of war echo across the land, Uhtred must face his greatest challenge yet, a showdown with destiny itself, where the fate of nations hangs in the balance. With stunning cinematography and a cast of unforgettable characters, The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die is a masterful epic that captures the essence of a bygone era. Number 3. Extraction 2. Extraction 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the 2020 hit action movie, The Extraction. Directed by Sam Hargrave and written by Joe Russo, Extraction 2 takes us on a wild ride filled with danger, betrayal, and redemption. If you thought the first movie was intense, just wait until you see what's in store this time around. The story follows Tyler Rake, played by the incredible Chris Hemsworth, as he reluctantly gets pulled back into the world of mercenary work after a harrowing mission in Dhaka. But this time, Tyler's mission hits close to home when he's asked to rescue his ex-wife's sister and her children from the clutches of a dangerous crime syndicate in Georgia. With the help of his skilled allies, Tyler infiltrates a heavily guarded prison, setting off a chain of events that leads to a thrilling escape and a desperate fight for survival. But just when they think they're in the clear, betrayal rears its ugly head, putting Tyler and his team in even greater danger. As the action heats up, Tyler must confront his past, face his demons, and make the ultimate sacrifice to protect those he loves. With breathtaking stunts, jaw-dropping visuals, and heart-pounding suspense, Extraction 2 delivers an unforgettable cinematic experience that will leave you on the edge of your seat until the very end. So, if you're a fan of high-octane action and gripping storytelling, do yourself a favor and check out Extraction 2. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Number 2. John Wick Chapter 4. In a world where every shadow hides a threat, one man stands against the darkness. John Wick Chapter 4 is the latest installment of the legendary John Wick franchise. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. John Wick, released in 2014. John Wick Chapter 2, released in 2017. John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, released in 2019. John Wick Chapter 4, released in 2023. Now, if you've been following the adventures of our beloved Baba Yaga, you know that things are never simple in his world. And Chapter 4 takes the chaos to a whole new level. The story picks up right where Parabellum left off. John Wick, played brilliantly once again by Keanu Reeves, finds himself facing off against the formidable High Table. But this time, the stakes are higher, the danger is greater, and the action is non-stop. As John Wick embarks on his mission of vengeance, he teams up with old allies, faces off against deadly enemies, and uncovers shocking betrayals. And let me tell you, the twists and turns in this movie will leave you on the edge of your seat. But what truly sets Chapter 4 apart is its world building. With each installment, we learn more about the mysterious and dangerous world of assassins, crime syndicates, and secret societies that John Wick inhabits. And Chapter 4 takes us deeper than ever before. From the neon-lit streets of New York City to the historic landmarks of Paris, the film's stunning visuals and breathtaking action sequences will transport you to a world where danger lurks around every corner. So if you're a fan of adrenaline-pumping action, jaw-dropping stunts, and compelling storytelling, John Wick Chapter 4 is a must-watch. Number 1. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Directed by Christopher McQuarrie, this movie is the 7th installment in the iconic Mission Impossible franchise. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane through the previous Mission Impossible movies. Mission Impossible, released in 1996. Mission Impossible 2, released in 2000. Mission Impossible 3, released in 2006. Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, released in 2011. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, released in 2015. Mission Impossible: Fallout, released in 2018. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, released in 2023. The movie kicks off with IMF agent Ethan Hunt facing his most challenging mission yet. A next-generation Russian submarine equipped with Ascension AI, dubbed the Entity, has gone rogue, threatening global security. Ethan, along with his trusty teammates Benji Dunn and Luther Stickle, races against time to prevent the Entity from falling into the wrong hands. But here's where things get really interesting. Along the way, Ethan encounters unexpected allies and formidable foes, including the enigmatic Grace, a professional thief with her own agenda. As Ethan delves deeper into the mission, he uncovers layers of deception and betrayal, leading to a high-stakes showdown aboard the Orient Express. With its intricate plot twists and heart-pounding action sequences, this film sets the stage for an epic showdown in the upcoming sequel, slated for release in 2025. So if you're a fan of adrenaline-pumping spy thrillers and heart-stopping suspense, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is a must-watch. And there you have it,